Good evening, y'all. I've already done this intro one time and it didn't take, so part of it I've already done, and y'all just have to believe me when I tell you what I've been doing. Yesterday, the grandson wanted quesadillas. Well, I told him, yeah, I thought I had everything, but I didn't have any tortillas, and I sure didn't want to make any. So I told him I would make him a quesadilla sandwich. Well, y'all, it turned out so good, I guess he'll be happy with that. Instead of regular quesadillas from now on. And y'all, my allergies are crazy. I look like Rudolph, but I'm not pulling a sleigh. I'm working in the kitchen. So I've already cut up 2 large onions, and I've got them caramelizing over here on the stove. That's going to take a while. But the first thing I did, I buy the big package of mesquite grilled chicken breast at Sam's or Costco. And what I do is I put a little water in the skillet and I put it like on medium. My eyes running, just one of them, I'm not winking. And I cook them until I turn them from side to side until all that water cooks out, and you can see it's almost like they're on a grill. It cooks dry and they brown. And then I cut these into slices and chop them to make the sandwich or quesadillas if I'm making quesadillas. But I've already done the meat, and y'all didn't see any of that, but that's what I did. It's easy. And the packages of meat at Sam's or Costco's over there where all of your chicken tenders, chicken breasts, and all of that is. And I just get the big mesquite grilled chicken breast package. So I'm going to let the onions caramelize, and then I'll bring y'all back and show you what I'm doing to finish up this sandwich. And there's a process, but if you go through the process, it makes it a whole lot yummier. So I'll be back just a minute. Keep stirring them till I get them caramelized like I want them, and then I'll assemble the sandwich, but I'll bring y'all back in a little bit. Just stir them up some. I'm going to put my fire on about a medium because I don't want them to burn, and I'll be back and show y'all what they look like. I was going to show y'all the onions haven't really started doing anything. They're not even wilted yet hardly. But, well, there's a piece of the core. See, some of them are changing colors a little bit, but I'm just going to cook this. It may take 30 minutes to get these done the way I want them, because I just want them to have a good flavor and not a burnt flavor. So I'll just come every couple of minutes and stir them just like I'm doing now until they get caramelized. Okay, it's been just a few minutes, but see, they're taking on a little bit of a blondish color, so I'll keep working on them. Jordan was given a little goat at the kids' farm, Old McDonald's farm, because the mother rejected it. Isn't he just the cutest thing? Look at him. And he's eating. Jordan usually holds him, but he decided and he's been in my house, but he decided if he would hold it through the wire, maybe he would take it, and he is. It's a sheep. And let me tell you, when she gets hungry, she badass and lets you know she's hungry. They're getting a little bit darker. Some of them's getting darker than others. It's been going about 15 minutes. I'll let y'all know when they're finished. It usually takes 30 to 40 minutes to get them good and caramelized. Okay, I just try to figure out what's across the grain on this chicken and cut it in strips. My knife needs sharpening. Get this cut, and then we'll get some sandwiches made for that boy. He keeps asking me, are those onions just about done? I'm hungry. Okay, there's that part of it. Now I buy the quesadilla cheese to make quesadillas. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the 3 bottoms done. I'm going to put a little bit of cheese. The onions are not as dark as I would want them, but he's ready to eat. So I'm going to let him go ahead and cook, but I'm going to go ahead and make a sandwich for part of them. So I'm going to put just a little bit of the caramelized onions on that cheese to get it melting. And he wanted 3 sandwiches. Growing boy. Trying to do this one-handed ain't easy. And a little bit more onions on there, because I'm not using them all. I got something else I'm going to do for y'all directly. Okay. I'm going to let these caramelize a little bit more. Okay, get all of that on there. Then I'm going to put a little more cheese. Then I'll put some of the meat, and I like for it to be in pieces. And I'll put this over there in the June oven on broil. And I'm going to melt all this cheese real well. Then I'll show you what I do to finish it up and add the last punch of taste to it. He will want some more later. He's funny. He gets stuck on one thing, and that's what he wants for breakfast, dinner, and supper, and I like it. It's easy. Now, I'm going to rinse my hands, and then I'm going to put a little bit of salt on there, because that chicken is not salty at all. Just a hair. A little bit of seasoning, onion and garlic. Just a feathering. That's a little more than a feathering, but that'll melt right in with that cheese and make a scrumptious sandwich. And he's not a fan of this, but he's going to get 1 crunch because it adds flavor. Now we're going to put some cheese on the top. I may have to get my other bag. Looks like I'm about to run out here. But I came prepared today. I got another bag. Let me get it out of the ice box. Here we go. Okay, we want lots of cheese on this top part. Now, I'm going to get the rack out of the June oven, and I'm going to put these on it and put it on broil, just to get it melted in good. And then I'll put my top bread on it, and then I toast it in a skillet with butter. So let me get my rack to put it on over here. And move this up so I can broil. And I need a piece of parchment in the bottom, because I know that cheese is going to come right out. That's just helping me with my cleanup. Okay, let me carefully put those on there. Now, I'm going to put them under broil, and I will bring y'all back and show you what they look like all broiled and ready for the next step. Okay, I've got me some butter in here, and I'm going to get it started melting. I just saw a hummingbird out there, so I'm making some hummingbird water so I can fill my feeder. I'm going to get these butters melted in here. And the second piece of bread, I'm going to go ahead and soak up some bread, some butter on it, so that when I put it in the skillet, it'll be already buttered on the side that needs to toast. Then the others I'll just lay down in here on their bottom and put these on the top. Okay, I've toasted these. See, I've got the cheese all melted really good. So what I'm going to do now is put that right there on top of that skillet. And I'm going to put them over in here to toast the bottoms in that butter. Turn my fire up now to where it'll toast. Put this back home over here. You see, I've already got butter on the top. That's why I did that. Well, that one gonna need some butter because I'm turning that to the inside. Okay, there's that one. There's that one. Kind of like a grilled cheese, but it's got all kinds of goodness in it. I'll get them real brown on that side, and then we'll flip them over and be ready for the other side. Those look yummy. And I'll probably flip them one more time to get them good and toasted, but you want to check it. You don't want them too toasted. But this will help them to hang together while he eats them and add a big old bunch of flavor. And I got another good something coming up, probably in the next video. I think y'all will like. Different and delicious. Yeah, I just like it. He don't like it real dark. Just perfect. Okay, here we have 3 grilled chicken sandwiches, and if you look inside, the cheese is all melted and they're yummy. So I'm fixing to half these and take them to the table and serve. I wanted to show y'all what they look like inside. You can see the caramelized onions and the chicken and the, come on, focus. See the melted cheese? It's very good. Them all in little triangles like quesadillas, and they're good. Okay, y'all have met the goat, and it's not named yet because it's black and white. I told him I would name it Flower because that's what the skunk's name was on Bambi, and it's black and white. But they didn't like that name. And then when I was growing up, my Uncle Bradley had a little pet goat, and its name was Tojo, and it was black and white. So I told him to name it Tojo, but they didn't agree to that either. So I don't know what they're going to name the little goat. Do you have any suggestions? And I'll tell them what you say. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. The sandwiches, or the sandwich quesadillas, are absolutely delicious. He's over there pigging out on them. I told him if you had any left, we need to put them in a zipper bag where they won't dry out, and we'll just heat them in the skillet later and they'll taste brand new. Now I hope y'all are gathering your family around and cooking something that they want to eat and something that they've asked for and make you some memories, fill their tummies up and have some, that'll keep them coming back. You keep good food coming, they'll keep coming back and visiting and sitting around your table. But to set them around your table, you got to have something to put on the table. So pay attention to the world around you, the conditions that's going on. The shelves that's empty today, a little bit on them tomorrow, empty again the next day at the grocery store. When there's a little bit on them, you better be grabbing you a few bags of what you like and the necessities for keeping your household running and people's belly full if things really get bad. Now, I'm not going to get on the top step of my soapbox today. That's about all I'm going to say about it. But if you're very wise, you might ought to listen and get a few things ahead. Because for one thing, prices are going up every time you go to the store. So whatever you can afford to put up today, you'll save a little bit of money in the future till you eat it all gone and have to pay the high prices. The good Lord bless and keep y'all. Thank you for all the new subscribers that have come over to my channel. I'm glad you're here. I hope you come back and watch every video and then go watch a bunch of the old ones. See, I like you in the kitchen with me. You have to scoot Monica and Randy out of the way. They're always right up here at the front of the butcher block. But that's okay. I got regulars and I like them. I love comments. I try to answer every comment. Most of the time within a few hours, but sometimes they don't show up till a day or two later, and that's not because I wasn't paying attention. That's because YouTube got too busy to tend to its business. So anyway, y'all come back often and visit, and I've got some good recipes coming up I think you'll enjoy. Good Lord bless and keep y'all, and I'll see you real soon.